So we're here today, we're chatting with Noel Sullivan, who'll be playing Freddie in the national tour of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels this summer. So Noel, thank you very much for your time today.
No worries.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, it's the latest in a number of quite high-profile tours.
Yeah.
You've done recently, you've had Priscilla, Rock of Ages. What is it about the touring process that appeals to you? Are you a fan?
Yeah, I mean, for me, whether it's in the West End or the tour, nowadays there's no difference for me. The quality of the production that's going out is the same, the pool of talent that they use is the same. What I love is that they're bringing these massive shows to local theatres, and the responses from the audiences all over the country are, I think, way better than the West End, so that's what I enjoy most about it.
It keeps it all fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
New energies with each audience.
Sure.
And so, of course, you're returning to the New Alexandra Theatre.
Yes.
You mentioned as you enjoy the different audiences across the country. How do you find Birmingham and the Birmingham audiences in particular?
I love a Birmingham crowd. They definitely come out for a good time. If you get, I always say south of Birmingham, it will get a little bit more reserved, whereas Birmingham up, Birmingham North, people come out for a good time. So, and they're a good. They're a good judge as well, because you do get a lot of amazing theatre here. There's not many cities. I think Manchester, Birmingham and London are probably the three kind of hubs for theatre. So so the audience, you can't dupe them easily. They kind of know what they want.
Okay, and I suppose, as I said, you've done a breadth of shows and projects.
Yeah.
I suppose each one brings its own flavour and set of challenges.
Yeah.
What for you has Dirty Rotten Scoundrels brought new to the table for you as a performer?
I suppose the kind of the newest thing for me is to approach a piece that's so book heavy. Usually, the last couple of shows that I've done have been really kind of music driven, whereas with Dirty Rotten Scoundrels I've got a lot less to sing, and it's very much about the comedy and the amount of scenes that we've got. So it's been a new process for me, but fortunately I'm working with some amazing actors. So to kind of be in rehearsals with Mark Benton, Michael Braid, Carly Stenson, they're very good. So it's a massive learning process, and I've really enjoyed it.
With servants who will serve it. I don't give a damn what it's for. Every day's my birthday, every night is my party time.
Okay, and obviously it's based on the 1988 film, and of course the recent West End run. But for those who are uninitiated, could you just give us a brief overview of the show itself, and in particular your character Freddie?
Okay, so I play Freddie Benson, who's like a little New York con man. He kind of lives hand to mouth. He's not very successful as a con man, but he survives, and he finds himself on the French Riviera and bumps into a guy called Lawrence Jameson, who is suave, sophisticated. He has a mansion, and his job is to con women out of their jewels, and he's been doing it for years. So he's the boy, and I basically kind of hero worship him. I want him to teach me everything that he knows, and we end up in a situation whereby we bet whoever can raise 50 grand first from a chosen target, the other has to leave town. So on the back of that, we just go into this complete farce, and this glamorous world just gets ripped to pieces. And I don't want to give too much away, but there's a fantastic plot twist. It's just a good, fun night out. You'll laugh, and the time flies. And we take you to this beautiful, glamorous world and let you escape yours for a couple of hours.
It's a very production value is incredible. It's such a show to look at.
It's really slick. It's really lovely, and we have there's not that many shows now that tour with like a proper orchestra. So we've got like a beautiful brass and wind section. And it just adds like an element of class that's lovely. It's just a lovely show, yeah.
And is it more fun to play a scoundrel?
Definitely better to play a scoundrel than anything else, and it's way more fun than playing the kind of the leading guy. It's just being the cheeky naughty one. It's great fun.
And within the theme of the show itself, what is the biggest con or prank you've ever pulled or been victim to, would you say?
I mean, I'm an actor, so my life is a con. Yeah, it's one big con. Still getting away with it.
Okay. And finally, what can audiences who are coming to see Dirty Rotten Scoundrels or are contemplating perhaps buying a ticket, what can they expect when it comes to Birmingham next week?
Well, basically, you're gonna. This is just like a Broadway lavish production, and I don't know that there's been anything in recent times that's going to match the kind of speed, slickness, and beauty of it. The music's amazing, the book's really funny, and it's a really good night time.